What's good, y'all? It's your boy Ross back at it again with another video. So, we got to talk about The Rock's, I guess, babyface turn last night. I know a lot of us were expecting him to come back as the final boss, his heel persona, which we've seen a few times last year. We saw it as recently as the Bad Blood pay-per-view, where Roman, Cody, and Jimmy were all in the ring, and The Rock came back. He had, he seemed more like a heel. He pointed pretty much at all three of them, held up the three, and then slit his throat, essentially, like the gesture. And it seemed as if he was still in his final boss persona. He was even talking trash to all of them. Not specifically at them, but he mentioned them when he went live after Bad Blood, and it seemed like he didn't like what he was seeing, only for us to get him to come out there for Netflix, off the Netflix debut on Monday Night Raw, and he's back to normal babyface Rock. Now, I get why he did that. Obviously, he's there to appease the investors, everyone that he called out by name at the beginning of the show. These are people that are involved in that Netflix deal that has gotten them so much money. So I get that. I understand that. He had to put on his corporate smile, but it was very jarring. I'm not going to lie to you. Was it cool to see him out there? It's always cool to see The Rock. But I can understand why people have some criticisms about what went down on the show, because I think a lot of us in our head was just expecting pretty much the final version of the final boss, this new heel persona of The Rock, to come out there and pretty much continue what he was doing literally at Bad Blood and literally last year. And it was very jarring to see him be a baby face. Essentially, there was no sign of any heel version of himself. He was out there giving Cody Rhodes love. He was over here giving Cody Rhodes praise. I think he went live afterwards and was sharing some Terramana with Cody Rhodes by his tour bus, the same bus and the same person that he packed up last year before WrestleMania. He packed him up, made him spill blood right in front of his tour bus. Now they're sharing some Terramana tequila. It is kind of jarring. I'm not going to lie to you. This is the same person that was cutting promos on his Instagram and Twitter account talking about fuck your story. That was some great stuff, by the way. Loved it. But at the same time, now he's, buddy with, hey man, he held the company on his back. We still didn't get no type of answer to, is he going to be facing Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, or even wants to get that one-on-one match? The last time him and Cody had an interaction in the ring, he pretty much told him, hey, when I come back, it's me versus you for that title. I miss it. We didn't get that. Hell, we didn't even get any type of indication, like any type of, I guess you can say, well, we did get a little bit of foreshadowing, but we didn't get like any real tension between Roman and The Rock. I thought we was going to get that too, especially when he came out there, the way they framed up the shot. He comes out there at the Roman wins, and he's about, Paul Heyman's about to give the Ulafala to Roman. The Rock wants to, and then in my mind, and I even said it on the stream, he's going to put it on himself. That would have been a crazy moment. Oh, he's going to put it on himself and announce him as the tribal chief of some sort. But we didn't get any of that. He put it on Roman, and then he offered a handshake. They embraced and hugged each other. But the visual is still there of them looking at each other, and it seemed like it was going to be a tense moment, but we didn't get that. So at this present moment, from what we got last night, we got a babyface Rock. We didn't get the final boss. Now, do they have time to cook that up? Yes, they do, but they would still have to explain why all of a sudden he's, pretty much shown this turn of affection for these guys. Granted, we get why. If you know anything about like the business dealings, yes, we understand he was showing face, trying to show love to the people that, made all of this possible with the big money. So I get that. But at the same time, I do think it could have been very interesting to still have him do that, show love to the people. If, let's just say, for the sake of saying this, he comes out there or whatever, has that final boss aura. He shows love to the people with the money, the billions of dollars and stuff like that. But he still could have been like, I made all of this possible. I'm one of the reasons why I made this move possible. Try to take all the credit as the final boss would. And then maybe he don't even have to talk shit about Cody. He can have Cody there. Hey, Cody, I think it's time. Don't forget what I told you last time we was in this ring together. I want my one-on-one against you. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. We'll discuss that at a later time. But best believe, Cody, our story is about to begin. That would have been perfect. Then he could have went into, all right, we're gonna see what's gonna happen with this bloodline situation. And you could have did that. And still, what could have been good? You could have still had The Rock give Roman the Ula follow, because now in our minds as the fans, we would have been like, okay, we got The Rock already making claim he wants to run that. He wants to get his one-on-one with Cody. Cody could have been in the crowd. That's fine with me. We can go at it. Boom. So now in our mind, we're thinking that could be the main event, right? Cool. He can still show love, love and support to Roman the same way he did. And then we can still pick that story up at some point. Maybe the Royal Rumble. Maybe The Rock says, you know what? I want to earn it. I want to earn my way to the title opportunity against Cody. And by earning it, I mean he's going to put himself at number 30 in the Royal Rumble. That's his way of earning it. And then you can have that tension between, because Roman's going to be there. You can have that tension between Roman and The Rock. And you can have maybe The Rock be like, look, bro, I need this to happen. So if you want to do best for the family, I suggest you jump over that rope or something like that. And then it can be the idea of maybe Roman not liking what's happening here. You can build a story off that. Do I honestly think we still will get the Cody and Rock situation? I don't know. I really don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know if we'll ever get a payoff to that story. We may not. Who knows? But I will say this. I do think they could have had him still be the company guy, show love to the investors and all this other stuff, but still been in his heel persona per se to essentially start making some more moves about what's going to happen at WrestleMania this year. So I don't know. It is a mixed bag. I know some people feel like it was kind of a letdown last night. Some people still enjoyed it. I'm one of the people that still enjoyed it. I understand why he came out there as a face, but it would have been nice to see, even if he doesn't go super heel, like his final boss form, even if he just mentions, hey, me and you, Cody, our story's about to begin real soon. Boom. Crowd's already oohing and on. We're ready for it. And then you can still do the same thing he did with The Rock. Still show him love, but you can build two stories at one time if that's something that you wanted to do. So, I don't know. But comment down below. Let me know. Did you guys, I guess, enjoy the babyface version of The Rock? Or would you guys have preferred his heel persona as the final boss to come out there for Netflix last night? Y'all let me know how y'all felt about it down below. Appreciate all love, support. Road to 150K. Appreciate y'all kicking it with me. See you on the next one. Peace.